Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. This is going to be a pretty quick video. Honestly, I wasn't planning on filming today, but then I wanted to go check out what Ulta has and just kind of do some shopping with Emily. So while she's driving on her way over here, I figured I would film something for our channel. I'm supposed to be doing like a glossy lid look maybe next week. We have a couple of the next like 5 videos already scheduled out. I saw that the drugstore had this new foundation. Why not do a first impression on this foundation that I saw at the drugstore. It says new on it, so I'm assuming it's something new. I haven't seen any videos on this yet on YouTube, so I figured I'd jump the gun and do a video. Do like a first impressions or like a wear test. This is the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. It's a foundation with vitamins plus. It has SPF of 20. It's 1 ounce. Oh my god. I have like the burps. I picked up shade 757 Golden Tan. Let's see what the claims say about the foundation. It's supposed to be lightweight, full coverage makeup, which I'm not a big fan of full coverage, but whatever. It's supposed to be hydrating, and it includes a complex of SPF 20 and an antioxidant. So in comparison to another drugstore foundation, the Wet n Wild one, just because I feel like this has been going around, people are more used to seeing it. That's the packaging. You can see the size. I like the clear packaging. I like that it has a pump. The Wet n Wild, as you guys know, it doesn't have a pump. It has a little spatula. I like the little gold brand. That's really pretty. It makes it look a little bit more high-end. And it is like a little bit weighted, which adds to the whole high-end feel of it. So yeah, let's see how this works. I kind of want to smell it, so I'm going to unscrew it. It smells, I don't know why it reminds me of like detergent. Is that weird? Another thing I will be testing out is these Ecotools sponges. They kind of have a like slanted edge on both of them, so you can see right there. They are really firm. So those are the two. I love the colors. You can see like it's kind of has that slanted edge on both of them. But in comparison to the Technique sponge, this is like super bouncy. Like I'm barely touching it, and this one like I'm barely touching it, and it's definitely a lot more firm. I went ahead and wet them, so you can see they did grow in size. You can really tell that the larger one grew. It grew a whole lot more than the smaller one. The claims about it, the smaller one being a little bit more firm and dense, is true. Even with wetting it, it grew like a little bit, but it's still pretty firm compared to this one. This one feels a lot softer. The weird thing that I noticed, I've never noticed this with any of my other sponges, the water was a little bit cloudy. I don't know if that's because of like the color of the sponge or like the material of the sponge, but the water came out a little bit cloudy, which is a little bit weird. I'm gonna prep my face. What I've been doing lately is using the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I'm also going to take the primer water and spray that as well. I'm almost out. And yes, I drench my face because I'm super dry all the time. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to prime half my face with a Smashbox Photo Finish primer and see how it works with a primer on half your face and without a primer. So my right side's going to be primed. And excuse my horrible skin, you can see I'm like battling with texture. So this is the prime side. And then the unprimed side. I will color correct because that's what I do all the time anyways. And what I'm going to do is use this one right here to kind of blend that out. It is really firm. I did a good job of blending that out pretty fast though. That's nice. Let's check out how the pump is. Nice if if I twisted and opened it, huh? Ooh, that is like super thick. That's pretty thick. Oh, that's dark. That is so dark. I want to do first impressions, but holy crap. Yeah, it has this fragrance to it. It smells good, but that's the wrong sponge. It's a little weird. I'm going to take this larger green one from the Ecotools set and blend this out. So far it's blending out really well. I'm going to take whatever's on my hand on the back of the sponge. It doesn't feel heavy, but holy crap is this really dark for me. And it has like a little bit of a sheen to it. It's more of like a natural finish, I would say. Alrighty, so this is it with the primed and unprimed. I don't know why, but I kind of like the unprimed side a little bit better. I just feel like it has a little bit more of that dewiness. Test out, I have a little bit of product still left in the back of my hand, so I'm going to test out if it is buildable, and I'm going to see if I can cover up like this little blemish that's here. Wow, that dried up really fast. Well, I would say slightly, like I didn't really notice a difference with buildability. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face and come back. Okay, so I wanted to check in really fast. I just did my concealer, and this little guy, okay, it blended it out really nicely. I love that you can get right in, like right up close to that lower lash line, and you can twist it and get into that inner corner and get under here. It has that perfect straight edge, so if you're like want to blend out your cleanup after you've done your brows, it's perfect for that. It is still a little bit more firm than I'd like it to be, but overall, like I kind of like it. I also, I always struggle with like when I have concealer on my nose, when I use the butt end, I feel like it just moves it everywhere. I use the straight edge and just press straight down, and it blended out everything to perfection. I just wanted to say that really fast, and yeah, I will check back in once my face is done. Okay, I lied. I wanted to also do a kind of like first time use out of this one. I bought this a while back and I haven't used this, from LA Colors as their contour palette. So we're going to use maybe like this peachy one and the banana mixed together. So we're gonna like dip once in there and dip once in there, tapping off the extra. I'm gonna put some of that on my eye to set that concealer. Really soft, the powder, it's really soft, so there's a lot of kickback, but I'm not mad at it. I'm going to use those two shades to basically set anywhere I put concealer. And yeah, we'll see. It's pretty nice. I'm not going to contour, but I do want to use that bronzer on my face. Ooh, should I set the foundation? It's not super tacky, like you can almost get away with not setting it, but I'm going to, just because I want the bronzer and everything else to set really nicely. I'm going to take the Wet n Wild pressed powder. This is the one in Golden Tan, and kind of dust that all over my face. And do a quick dusting all the way around. I like it. And then again, I really love that powder. I feel like it really smooths everything out. We're going to do like a light bronzing, contouring type of look. So not really giving a chiseled look, just kind of giving some color to the cheeks and forehead and perimeter of your face. So I think I'm going to go in with this one. Probably mixing those two shades right there. Ooh, that's crazy. Let's tap off. Let's see how this looks. That's really pretty. I don't know how it looks on camera, but in person it's looking a little splotchy here, and this one looks a bit more blended. Don't think it's the powder necessarily, I just think it's the like unprimed foundation just having that on the side. It's not just reacting well with it. So this is the finished look. This is how we're looking with the foundation so far. And I've already seen some, I didn't do any contouring or anything, no baking, nothing like that. But I have seen some changes so far. And so far it's getting a little splotchy right here. We'll see how that wears out throughout the day. But Emily and I are going to go shopping. She's over there in the corner, walking over here. And we will check in a little bit later. Bye. Yep. It is, what time is it? 4:05 p.m. So we had it for like 45 minutes. And so far this is how it's looking. We'll see later. Okay, hey guys, it's a little bit weird. We're doing a final check-in here in the car because I'm dropping off Emily and then I'm gonna head home and she's gonna edit my video because she loves me. I know it's really bad lighting and it's orange because the sun's setting, but my final thoughts are it's really lightweight. It's super inexpensive. I think the foundation was like $8. You get 1 ounce. For full coverage, it's super lightweight and it is hydrating. I find that I didn't like soak up any of like my skin's natural moisture, but then again I did kind of prep for that. I feel like my highlights did a little bit better on the prime side than I did on the not primed, and I didn't get oily. It didn't sink into any fine lines or any like pores or anything like that. I usually like get foundation that sinks in here and that's not the case.
Around your nose.
It got oily here?
Yeah, and on the other side especially, which is the prime side.
Here?
Yeah.
So I got a little bit more oily here on the prime side, Emily said, than on the non-prime side.
Off on your chin a little bit.
Yeah,
but
it came off my chin, like right around here, like this bottom portion all the way around. It kind of came off. It's now 7:13, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 hours. It's hydrating, it has SPF in it. I like it because it's full coverage. Is it buildable? I don't think it is buildable because I've tried building up this section right here to cover this pimple and you can obviously still see it.
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it?
Out of all the drugstore
I
ones?
think so, like just because, well, out of all the drugstore.
Like, is it just something to try, or is it something to invest in and actually make it your foundation?
Well, I like it because it has SPF. It is, and it has vitamins in the foundation. It's like B3, so I think that's pretty unique in and of its own. So please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe before you leave. We are at 90 subscribers, and I'm so excited, and so is Emily. We are 10 away from 100. We've been trying so hard to get 100 subscribers, you know, being present on social media and really like keeping to our schedules of uploading videos. So we hope that you guys see our effort and appreciate it. But yeah, other than that, I will see you in the next one. Bye.